Hi everyone. So first off I wanted to say apologies, I have not been replying to comments. I've just done it now. The whole new YouTube layout thing for me is confusing and I don't get a lot of time to go on the computer, to be honest. I'm mostly on my phone. So I've just replied to some comments from last week, so thank you for those. And secondly, sorry about the look. I'm just about to clean my house, so I'm kind of gearing up for that. So this week I thought I would talk about the plan that I'm doing because it's really kind of controversial. I don't think in America or the United States, or I'm not entirely sure, I don't think you have exactly the same plan or exactly the same system. So I thought I would go through the UK version of my diet and explain how it works and everything else. So, the reason the diet that I'm on is so controversial is because it's like severely limiting your calorie intake. But I'm going to just preface all of this video by saying I wish, and I really mean this, I wish I could lose weight with healthy eating. And I can lose weight with healthy eating. It's not impossible, but I find it very difficult. I don't know why. I guess everyone finds it difficult. I know it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination for anybody. But I can do it for a stretch of time and then I just crumble and I give up and I give in. So I find that I just find it very, very, very difficult to keep going with healthy eating and exercise. And I absolutely know 100% that is the best way to lose weight. I really know that. And I wish I had the stamina and the patience to do it, but I just don't. I just can't do it. So with that being said, obviously I lost a lot of weight with this diet beforehand. I went back to my old ways, so I put it all back on again. So I'm confident that I can lose weight with this program because I've done it before. It's just the after part where I need to be careful because I really went a bit crazy and ate a lot of food. So the reason this diet works for me is because it's basically a food abstinence program. So I don't eat food. The things that I do eat come in like packages like this. So this is a porridge. This is an example shake. This is like a pre-made if you're out and about in a little carton. And that's pretty much it. This would be a whole day's worth of food for me. And then I also have like a water flavouring for water. I have a couple of those a day. Obviously I drink more water than that, but I flavour a couple of them a day. And basically it's a food abstinence program, so that's all I have each day. I do still have tea and coffee. That's not strictly correct, but I do it anyway. And I have skim milk with that, so yeah, so that's basically the program in a nutshell. The reason why I think it works for me is the first week on this diet is absolute hell because you are on like a carb and sugar withdrawal massively, and it is hard. You feel sick, you feel just headaches, it's just not nice. But once you get past that like stage of just withdrawing your body from all of that carbohydrate and sugar, you actually feel great. So the reason it's so controversial is I basically eat 500 calories a day. In these packets, it's about 500 a day, which is obviously a huge calorie deficit. But I don't feel bad at all. Like this morning, I've been to the soft play with my son. I've been running around. I don't feel at all like, because in here is everything you need, except obviously there's not enough fat and there's not enough calories or carbohydrate for the standard diet. So with that being said, you do lose weight very quickly. I think they recommend they say that you would lose between 10 and 14 pounds a month. I've always found that the first month I've lost about 28 pounds and then about 14 pounds thereafter each month. So that's just the way it works. At the moment I've lost, I'm not sure, I think I've lost about 70 pounds. I haven't been doing it religiously. I was actually on a similar program, and then I came off it, and now a guy comes to my house and he sits with me for about an hour each week, and we talk. And he's actually become quite a good friend, to be honest with you, but we just talk, and he helps me out. He's been through it himself. He lost weight. He's kept it off for, I think he said 4 years. And he brings me these each. Well, I see him every 2 weeks actually, and usually on a Wednesday, which is today, but it's every other Wednesday, so today he's not coming. He messages me during the week for support, text message. He has a Facebook group for all of his clients. It's like a little community, I suppose. And there have been times where I've been like, I cannot do this anymore, I just need to eat a slice of cake. And he's been like, no, you're all right, keep going. And he always knows the right things to say. So yeah, that's basically my plan in a nutshell. I don't exercise. Again, I know that's really not very healthy, but I know that once I've stripped off a lot of the weight, that I will be able to exercise. And really, it's like, I feel like I've been addicted to food, and when I come on this diet, it's like a bit of a freedom. I don't have to eat, and I don't have to think about eating. I just like that whole mental torture of eating and guilt, and eating and guilt is just taken away from me, because I can just do this 3 times a day and I'm done. And so that's just why I love it, and it just really works for me. I understand that it is absolutely not for everybody, but it works for me, which is the main thing. So the other thing I really like about this program is that there is a person out there who discusses this diet. He's not, I don't know how to say this. He's somebody else's consultant. He's not my consultant, but he's really quite like famous in the Cambridge diet world. And he will predict, or he will tell you when you will be at your goal, and based on how much you should lose a month, because there is no ifs or buts or maybes. If you do it for the amount of weeks that he says, you'll be at your goal. So I think my goal, if I remember rightly, is I think February 15th, so just after Valentine's Day. I should be about 140 pounds lighter than I was last Valentine's Day. So there we go. That's the plan. That's why I love it. I don't suffer any ill effects. I feel very euphoric because each day I'm obviously seeing the weight stripping off. Every time I see my consultant, I lose about between 7 and 10 pounds. So it's like motivational. It's like next time I see him, I know that I'll be probably 7 pounds lighter than I was last time I saw him, and then I know next time I see him I'll probably be another 7 or 10 pounds lighter than I was the week before. So it's just lovely. It's just, I like knowing where I'm going, how long it's going to take me to get there, and just doing the work. I just like that. I don't like having flexibility. I think I need to be like whipped into shape and just been told, do this, and you'll be there. Obviously at the end I'm going to have to learn how to eat properly, and I know that's probably when the hard stuff's going to start, because this is easy. But that's when the hard stuff's going to start. Oh, and also I forgot to say on this program, you don't get hungry. You go into a state of ketosis, which is fat burning mode. In my very simple layman's terms, the body starts to source your energy from your fat rather than your stomach. So your stomach stops like requesting food because it's coming off at other places. So the way I think of it, I'm like, oh, today my body's eating that cheeseburger I had 5 months ago. So that's just the way I look at it. That's it. See you all next week. Bye.